What up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soulcalibur VI, the Libra of Souls. Last video, let's see, what was it? It's been a while. Yes, we ended up meeting Ivy, the daughter of the cursed Cervantes. I can't remember if it was the organization that Grow works for, or was it someone else that wanted her because of her evil blood and whatnot. We had defeated her, but we chose to let her go because it seemed like at least she was trying to destroy, or at least her mission was to try and destroy the cursed sword. So we let her go. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and continue with the story, but it looks like I might have to do some things before we can get to that little red marker. So we're going to go as far as we can, which is here at Fendorf, and try to see if we can continue the story. So let's go ahead and get started. Opening roads, the hidden village clan. I told you, the whole situation is rotten. A woman named Lizalette slurred insistently and pounded the table. She was well into her cups. Hey, are you even listening? We need to build a highway through the forest. That's all. Thank you for your consideration. By the end of her short speech, she was standing on the table and shouting to the entire room. Anyway, you're a doughty adventurer, right? Don't try to fool me. Lizalette squatted down on her perch and peered into my eyes. We have to go tell the village chief about our plan. I'll come back to the inn in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It's time to have our discussion with the village chief. Without waiting for a response, she tugged my arm and led me to the chief's house. Lizalette, no matter how many times you ask, the answer is still the same. The villagers fear the forest. It belongs to the Hidden Village clan. If we try to build a road through it, who knows what trouble may come. But without a road, the village is doomed. You know that trade with other villages will dry up because everyone has to take the long way around. If the Hidden Village clan still exists, then as a scholar of the Crone Is it Crone or Crone? I'm going to say Crone. Crone family, it is my responsibility to negotiate with them. Chief, please allow me to do my duty. Are you certain you're up to the task? Forgive me, but you are unable to ensure even your own safety. Don't worry, I made arrangements this time. This doughty adventurer will escort me. Did I just get roped into something? What the hell? Lizalette and the village chief both looked at me. I thought you were exaggerating when you told me of this adventurer's skill, but he does look quite experienced. Very well, I give you permission to try, but do take care. You know I will. Oh, God, when someone usually say that, it's, usually bad things are to come. Escorting a woman into the heart of a primeval forest. I've gotten myself entangled in strange business. Yes, we have. Got something. Yeah, I'm the first. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to explore the surrounding area. Okay, well, let's go up here. We'll do the level 36 one for now. Nope, just explore. Wow, barely out on the road and I encounter somebody, huh? Criminal invasion. A bandit leapt out of nowhere to block my path. I had no choice but to fight. Your opponent's middle attacks do more damage. Okay. Fight. This hurts. Get destroyed.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh, we end up earning a trophy too. Okay. Arrived at destination. I think, what was it? Opening roads was the lower level. But we got a new weapon. We'll have to put some bonus on it, but it's higher leveled. So, alright, opening roads, a deal with the ancients. Lizelet explained that the beacon had to be kept lit for a week in order to make contact with the Hidden Village clan. On the 8th day, conditions and objectives. Your attack power increases every time you parry an attack with a reversal edge. Reduce your opponent's health below a certain level. Okay. Only one enemy who is using Kilik. Okay. We move deeper and deeper into the trees, feeling eyes on us all the while. At last, the trees broke into a wide clearing. At its center was a great stone carved with decorative symbols. Oh, here we are. That's the ancient altar I've been looking for. I'll put this on top and... Lizelet poured an odd powder onto the altar and set it alight, sending a foul-smelling purplish smoke into the air. According to the marvelous old text passed down through the Crone family, this beacon will summon the Hidden Village clan after 7 days have passed. We need to keep the fire going until they show up, so we'll have to take turns tending it. Well, it's been 7 days. Let's keep the fire. How long do you intend to linger here? Eek! There was a young man standing behind Lizelet. It was likely his gaze we felt all this time. His clothing was not at all similar to that of the villages nearby. Where did you come from? Are you lost by any chance? I am Orid, warrior of the Hidden Village. Why are you trespassing in our forest? Aha! You're from the Hidden Village. Of course, of course. Seriously? Judging someone on appearance alone, are you? I can see why the elders hate outsiders so much. You summon your senior and yet dare to doubt me? As I was wondering who this senior was, Lizette spoke again. Now that I think of it, the text did mention that the people of the Hidden Village clan had extremely long lifespans. So, forgive me, Sir Omid. I do not deign to speak with pitiful fools. If you will not leave on your own, then I will drive you away by force.
Fight! Ready to give up? Ready to give up?
Relax.
Farewell.
Oh no, you got me. You're so strong. Oh great. Let's see where this leads. As I looked on, perplexed by Omid's obviously feigned defeat, he whispered to us. Play along. The elders are watching. We come to you in peace. We only wish permission to pass through this forest to maintain trade with other villages. We promise not to disturb you, so please permit us this. After Lizelet delivered her speech to the forest, Omid spoke again. Listen, everyone. They are strong, and they followed the laws for a full week. Don't they deserve at least this? Omid's voice was swallowed by the silence among the trees. Before too long, an arrow shot out from the shadows and landed at Lizelet's feet. Yeah? Oh, there's a note attached. Let's see. Provide 1 sack of sugar on each new moon as tribute, and those who have been granted permission may pass. Outsiders may not speak to the people of the Hidden Village clan. Very well. It's a deal. The road was on its way to being built. Life in the village would soon improve. Alright, looks like we'll have to explore a little more, but let's go ahead and stay where we are. Lost little bird, a long time ago. I ran into a young girl named Tira while walking along an old forest path. She spoke in a strange manner and told me she was being followed. Your opponent's attacks are poisonous. Defeat them all. Okay. Do I have something for health? Probably not. Jerky, health plus 20%. I guess we might use that. What was that I got before? What are you? If I see it, I'll... There we go. Guard stamina plus 45%, huh? Okay. We're going to use the jerky. And we have an enemy that's using Taki. A second enemy that is using Mitsurugi. Okay, just 2 enemies. Okay. As I walked an old path through the forest, I came across a large metal ring hanging from a tree branch. Intrigued, I moved in closer, when from above I heard a gleeful voice. Hiya! Looking up, I spotted a slender young woman peering down at me from her perch atop a branch. Never seen you before. You don't look like you're following us. I asked if she was alone up there, but she ignored me and continued her monologue. You know, I was just starting to get a little restless. She nimbly jumped down from the tree. The name's Tira, and I'm so famished I could die. Have any snacks for me? Tira held both of her hands out. I took some bread from my pack and handed it to her. Thanks! You're the best! I just got one more favor to ask, hey? Tira looked at me, her eyes brimming with anticipation. If I was a newcomer, I would say probably maybe ignore her, just continue on my way. But, me being the Soulcalibur enthusiast that I am, I know Tira's a part of a assassin group. I forget the name of it. I would rather try to see what she's up to. So let's listen in. As soon as I answered, a group of men appeared. These guys were good. I hadn't noticed them until they were nearly upon me. We've been looking for you, Esmeralda Jossel. The man who spoke appeared to be their leader. He seized the young lady and took her metal ring from the tree. No! Stop it! He turned to leave, still holding Tira captive, and called back to his associates. No witnesses.
Fight! You! Ready? Take one! Try again. Too easy. This is it.
I hate Taki so much! I'm dead.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Fight! Say you! Say! That is. Say Say all right. Not so fast. Got it.
Take that. With my attackers defeated, I looked around for the man who had taken Tira captive. He and his prisoner were nowhere to be seen. As I searched the area, I noticed what appeared to be a trail of breadcrumbs. Lost little bird, following breadcrumbs. Not a fleek of moonlight broke through the tangle of branches overhead as I made my way through the dark forest following Tira's trail of breadcrumbs. Eventually, I reached a clearing where I found the ruins of a castle. Conditions, huh? Your opponent is skilled at grapple breaks and their throws do more damage. Makes sense. He's using Astaroth, which means if he grabs me, oh, it's going to be painful. Go with this. I followed the trail through the trees, deeper and deeper into the forest. Was this Tira's doing? Before long, an old, half-collapsed castle came into view. The trail of breadcrumbs led right to it. I crept towards the castle, scanning the area for danger. I spotted several sentries, all of them dressed like the man who had taken Tira. From what I could see, the sentries demanded a password to enter the castle. For such an old place, it was guarded extremely heavily. Maybe if I got closer, I could overhear the password, or even try reading someone's lips. It was worth a shot. Suddenly, a piercing scream came from inside the castle. Too focused on discovering the password, I stumbled in surprise and stepped down hard on a dry branch. A loud snap cracked through the air, and one of the sentries caught sight of me. Oi! You! What do you think you're doing?
Battle 1. Fight!
Ready to give up to you? This'll hurt. Not over. Ready? What the? Take, give up. To victory. Wrong move. You are hopeless.
Dang it, he dodged me.
Fight. Ready?
Ha! That grab caught me.
Now lays
Ha!
1. Fight!
You perish. Perish. Ready to give up forfeit. Perish. This is
It was worth a try.
Give up.
Yeah, not this time.
Battle 2. Fight!
On my arm. Hey!
Woo! Luckily, I hadn't drawn the attention of anyone else. After I subdued the sentry, I demanded he tell me everything he knew. And don't tell me nothing. I'm just one of the Birds of Passage's hired lackeys. What brings you here? Revenge? Did they kill your family or something? Or are you being offered a pretty penny to take them down? Yeah, doesn't matter, I guess. This is just one hideout of many. Whoever you're after probably ain't even here. So the castle was a hideout for this group of assassins, the Bird of Passage. Which means that scream I heard... I knocked the sentry unconscious, tied him up, and rolled him into a thicket. I had to sneak into the castle without being seen.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright, lost little bird. Death rings out. The castle was one of the Bird of Passage's lairs, but only silence filled the gloomy castle. Something was not right. Your opponent's attacks have multiple damaging effects. Defeat them. It says defeat them, but it's only one enemy. Unknown. Okay. We're gonna go for this, and I have a sneaky suspicion I'm gonna have to face Tira. We'll see. Fresh, blood-stained corpses were scattered throughout the castle. All had been disfigured in the same way. Their eyes were gouged out, and strange symbols were carved into their flesh. The gruesome sight and loathsome stench made me recall the scream. Was Tira okay? I climbed a staircase, proceeding further into the castle until I eventually reached a large hall. I could hear somebody moaning nearby. The source of the sound soon became clear. Tied to the chair and covered in blood was the man who'd taken Tira. He was likely the leader of this Bird of Passage base. He was on the verge of death, like the cadavers. I'm guessing that's what that is. Cadavers decorating this castle's halls. His eyes had been gouged out. His head thrashed wildly, and he wailed in agony. Who? Is someone there? I remained silent. The man continued. He must have thought I was one of his own. Listen. Report to the Apagatics. Harrison Drossel. Azarin Drossel. That name sounded familiar. Ever since she used the evil seed to escape, she's been hiding in Eastern Europe. Though she changed her name and feigns normality, the same blood boils inside her. The man began to speak feverishly as though consumed by fear. The blood of a butcher of human flesh. She tore her false family to pieces. She's come back to... She must be caged again. Know her false name. It's Tip. Before he could finish, a giant metal hoop dropped from above and cleaved him in two. Oh, dear God. His corpse slid to the floor, the blood-soaked disc protruding from the ground next to it. I'd seen that weapon before. You took ages. I've been waiting for you. Tira slid out of the darkness to claim her weapon, unaffected by the sight of the corpse. She looked at me and tilted her head. Remember how I said I had another favor to ask you? Want to hear it? No, I don't. Matter of fact, I want to forget you ever existed. No thanks. You're hilarious. Kay, listen up. I'm gonna dye you red.
Battle 1. Fight!
This'll hurt!
Ah!
Final battle. Fight. This is
Nope, you're not escaping.
I'm going down. You are too. Bloodbath. Right.
ready to go. This KO.
Woo! That was a close one. Looking at me as though nothing had happened, Tira spun her ring and launched another attack. I'm not done playing with you yet. Show me the color of your blood. I just barely parried her blade in time. Its movements were difficult to predict, as though it is being controlled by more than just one person. You think? Wink, wink. What part do you want me to gouge out first? Gotta be your eyes, right? Who cares? I'll chop you into tiny pieces. Tira spoke as though she had two personalities fighting for control of her mind. Was she possessed? Or was she just mad? Whatever the case, if I didn't do something quickly, I was in danger of being overwhelmed. I held off her onslaught while slowly backing into a room. Here, one wreathed wall was particularly collapsed. Weathered. So stupid. Here, one weathered wall was partially collapsed. I said two words wrong. Whatever. Let's continue. What's up, little mousey? Nowhere else to run? Time for the kitty to pounce on her prey. Tira flew towards me with her blade. Somehow I deflected her attack. You're really starting to annoy me. The wall in which Tira had embedded her ring crumbled and fell. Dragged along by the force of her momentum, she went down too. Terrified that she might still be alive, I approached the gap and peered down. Neither Tira nor her weapon were anywhere to be seen. All I could make out was a single black feather falling gently down onto the debris. Oh, most likely I've not seen the last of her, huh? Alright, let's continue the expedition. Alright, another 2. Made it without any fights. Good. We did a little sidetracking with that whole Tira deal, but let's go ahead with the main story. Sensing the Spirit Sword. Seeking those linked to the two swords, I made my way to a nearby grassy plain. For some reason, though, I was picking up two separate auras. Defeat my opponent, huh? My opponent is Xianghua. We are going to go with... We'll go with this, the Auto Guard Impact. As I concentrated, I sensed two powerful warriors linked to the sword's destiny nearby. To think I'd see you here, Axton. Your journey has been long too, it seems. Wow, it's been a while. How you doing? I explained that I wished to fight them in order to obtain the power to stop a great disaster. They looked surprised. You believe a duel will grant you power? I confess I do not fully understand. But how on earth did you know where to find us? I hesitated to tell them about my new powers, so instead I told them I had simply overheard rumors of their whereabouts. Well, since you came all this way, I could hardly turn down a sparring match. Me neither. They nodded at each other and Xianghua stepped forward. Well, I'm up first.
Battle 1. Fight!
Take you!
That's another.
Take this! You! This'll hurt!
That's great.
Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight!
On my arm!
I can do this.
This!
Yes! The fight with Xianghua awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. Whew! You just keep getting stronger, don't you? I thought I gotten pretty good myself, but I guess not good enough. Now it's my turn. Alright, a promise to meet again. I could see the strength and determination burning in Keelik's eyes. What had happened to him on his journey? My mind full of questions, I readied my weapon. Defeat your opponent, okay? I think we're going to go with this. We're going to need those soul charged attacks. Are you ready? Then let's begin.
Battle 1. Fight!
With all your might! You! This'll hurt! Ready? Victory! Willpower! Brahma!
Battle 2.
I won't retreat!
The fight with Keelik awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. I thanked them both, then asked where Maxie was. Their smiles faded. We got separated during a fierce battle. He took on a powerful enemy alone so that we could escape. When we went back for him, all we found were his nunchaku. Maxie's tough. I'm sure he's fine. But if you hear any rumors, let us know, okay? I assured her that I would. Axton, I will not ask you about this disaster you're trying to prevent, or your new power. Allow me just to say, I hope you succeed in your mission. Keep on fighting. Don't give up. After seeing them off, I moved on in search of my next target. I needed to strengthen my bond to the swords.
Your soul surges in your body.
Another trophy, huh? Haha! Alright, so we're gonna end the expedition there. And with that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, we'll head up to that little red marker, continue on with our story. So, like and comment on the video, subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, see ya. Peace.